But let me show you a couple other great features that we have for V-editing. Let's take the ride cymbal, for example. One of the things that in the original TD-20, we can add sizzle. Well, one of the things we can do here is add sizzle. We can add the rivets, but we can add the amount of rivets we can adjust. I can have even, for example, just down to 1 rivet if I want to. Or I can keep adding it. So you can see how that works. Not only that, but we also have the chain. And we have a new feature called beads. Chain and rivets. You can see really cool stuff there. Let's go to the snare drum. Now, of course, we always know from the original TD-20 and also the TD-12, as far as the V-editing and the cosm editing, we can do, for example, shell material, shell depth, changing drum heads, the tuning, the muffling, snare strainer adjustment. One of the new features that we have is called add sound. I can add a different sound, add a new sound to the rim of the snare drum. So there's my rim. I'm actually going to add, in this case, a tambourine. Great for, again, backbeats, anything you want to play. Now, obviously, you can tell also that I can add the amount of tambourine I want to the rim. But here's some other cool things, too. I can have hand claps. If I want to, I can also add a gated hit. You can see how that goes. Well, I'm going to keep it on the tambourine because what I'm going to do is also add a sound to the hi-hat. I'm going to go over here. Of course, I can add a tambourine at different amounts. Or if I would like to, I can add a cabasa. Or I can even add a cowbell. You can also hear the body of the cowbell, and you can hear the mouth of the cowbell on the rim, so it's 2 different sounds. And of course we adjust the amount because everybody wants more cowbell. So you get the idea. So adding sounds is really fun, and you can be very creative with it as well. As you know, we can adjust the strainer amount or even turn it off in the module with the V-editing. What's new and exciting about the TDW-20 is it allows me to turn off the snare strainer with a foot switch. Watch, as I play the snare drum, I can hit the foot switch, and you can hear the snare strainer throw. Now here's what's really cool. The snare's on, and of course, as you know, we've added snare buzz to the toms and to the kick. And just like in an acoustic setting, one of the things we can do is when you turn off the snare strainer, the snare buzz also is absent from the kick and the toms. Take a listen. Pretty cool stuff. Now, if you want to play double bass, for example, and you want a fixed hi-hat, kind of like what we call drop clutch, so you're playing a closed hi-hat while both of your feet are working on bass drum, we also have drop clutch as far as the foot switch is concerned as well. You can hear the open hi-hat, hit the foot switch, and I can adjust how open that fixed sound is as well. Now, there are several parameters, obviously, that really help us get a true stereo presence and really give us that great V-drum sound. One of the main things is the new ambience effects. The TD-20 originally comes with 10 ambient room environments. The TDW-20 adds 15 more. And one of the great things about these ambiences is they're a higher resolution. They're more dense. It gives you, again, a greater stereo presence that's there. Not only that, but also the decay of these ambiences is also increased. So again, it just great, great sounds. Let's take a listen to some of the new ambiences. As you can hear, some great sounds and really enhances the drum sound and gives you that great stereo presence. But let me show you what you can do within each of those rooms. Let's go to the Rock Club and see all the different parameters we can adjust. course, we can adjust the room size. We can adjust the room shape. We also have some new wall types, starting off with curtain and gradually getting more reflective. Additionally, we have many more mic positions for the overheads. Now you're going to hear as I go from overhead to putting those overheads down near the floor, you're going to hear the low frequency of the room ambience increase. Take a listen. We also have the ability to monitor the ambiances. And not only that, if you wanted to, you could actually send them out separate outputs for tracking if you'd like to. Take a listen as we monitor just the ambiances. There's one more mic position I didn't show you yet. Check it out. Next door. How about that? It's really wrong, but it's so cool. One more feature I need to tell you about, which is really incredible, is the compact flash card. You can now read drum kits off the compact flash card. Well, what's exciting is that the compact flash card, you can hold up to 99 module memories on that compact flash card and read directly from it. Well, there's 100 drum kits in each module memory, so do the math, 9,900 kits that you can read off of the card. Add the 100 that are in the module, and you've got access to 10,000 drum sets anytime you want. Pretty incredible. As you can see, and as you just also heard, TDW-20 is an incredible expansion, incredible enhancement to the TD-20 percussion sound module, making the world's best electronic drum set even better.